Alright, let's go. A little Prizm basketball for the paper.
Two booklets.
You got Hibachi. Anybody buying the Jabari Walker spot? I mean, maybe. Probably. Jabari Walker, though. Alright. Huh? Sure. You got Mo Wagner, Obadiah Toppin. See what we can make happen. D-Town 22. They can't either. Yeah, they look like they were. Yeah, they was up by a lot. Stephon Castle. They choked it away. Nick Claxton. You're pulling the Duke performance right now over there, Frank. You good? Jose Alvarado. Grand Theft Alvarado. 197 out of 225. Kaleidoscope of Dame Lillard. The Frank Blue Devils. Silver Prizm, Colin Sexton. We got a redemption. There's Swipe of Fox on the fireworks. Owner Jerry Jones caught leaving. It's Juliana. Red Wave of Jason Tatum. Kyle Filipowski. Former Duke Blue Devil. 184 out of 199. There's Andre Jackson Jr., Jakob Portal, and KP will show our redemption. Sensational signatures, card 26, Trenton Flowers on the auto. If the auto hits, send us a message, Brian. Send us a message.
No, Charles. Have you hit a Charles Oliveira?
Yeah, I got one.
An auto?
No. It was a patch.
And nothing yesterday, right?
No Chucky Olive yesterday. Nice little KG. Nikola Jokic. Jalen Tyson. Fireworks to Ty Maxey. Nikola Topic. Cody Williams. Jules Randle on the Silver Prizm. Followed by Yusuf Nurkic on the Silver Prizm. And Denny Avdia, 89 out of 249. Denny's been hooping lately. Talisman of Luka Doncic.
Look at that.
Fireworks of Reed Shepard.
Basically the same. Luka and Denny.
Jared McCain, MPJ, Tim Duncan on the silver prism, Scottie Pippen Jr. Don't spell it like my daddy on the red wave. This was creased up. I don't know what happened here. That's terrible. Fractal of Victor Wembanyama. 45% from 3, Aaron Gordon. And moving on.
No, they made a deal. They made a deal, Dallas.
Cooper.
The Whaley spot bought it out for $1,000. I know we all wanted to see a spin of death. But it's not happening. Funny enough, the person who had Whaley literally only had just the Whaley spot. How crazy.
Looks like it's just you, Brian. Looks like you're the only one involved in this break. Deron Holmes, the remix. Tristan Da Silva had a 101 in our origin break. TJ McConnell, followed by Caruso Goat, 53 out of 149 on the Alex Caruso. Luck of the Lottery Bub Carrington. Roblox Collier. Derek Lively, the remix. Baylor Shireman on the auto.
Whoa.
Jason Tatum on the Kaleidoscope. Harrison Ingram on the Silver Prism. Dennis Rodman, nice red color match, 172 out of 299. Jonas Valanciunas, Colin Sexton, Brandon Miller, and Grand Theft Alvarado. You got D Live, Rob Dylan, and Jalen Wells. It's not too bad.
What did you get the fur break?
Fur break went smooth. Fur break. Looking for Rui and former Lakers Cools, Meta, Powell, and Rick Fox. Have we seen a Rick Fox card in this set?
He's an auto only.
Auto pick somebody else.
That's great. You don't think he's one of them ones?
Yeah, he was one of the other ones. Remember Shaq used to refer to the others? Rick Fox was one of the others. Castle got a little too high. He's a good one. Alex Sarr. Nadine Bona. Sadiq Bey on the Silver Prism. B-Pod. Kaleidoscope of Clean Calm. Bobby Clintman. Shireman. Lawrence Joseph Bird. Always follows the Baylor Shireman hit. Nikola Dursic on the Silver Prism. Miles Bridges. 31 out of 225. Kaleidoscope Wemby. Right when the Wemby request came through.
Alright guys, the new listing is up.
Jamal Murray, Silver Prism.
Like I said earlier,
Marvin Bagley on a Red Wave. Talisman of Tremetrius Ja Morant. And Zachary Risachet on the Fireworks.
one spot's already down. Carlos for $9 this year. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Seems like all rookies and Kevin Garnett.
Go ahead and do your thing, guys. I do have to reserve some spots soon, so you guys gotta take all your spots now.
Box
I'm
2.
gonna shut the show off. It won't be available first. Once the show is turned off, and so I'll transfer it over to
of redemption coming up.
Oh, guys.
Tracy McGrady. Marcus Smart. This one is 33 out of 146, so former jersey number. Jaylen Brown on the Kaleidoscope. New Triple J. There's Shireman, Larry, Sarr, Paulo Banchero on the Silver Prism.
The Reyna spot, I'll throw you the Yair spot, but 25 off.
Fireworks to Cody Williams. Zanos on the Kaleidoscope. Tyler Smith.
Alright, let's do his use.
Lou Dort on the Red Wave. Kyle Lowry.
To,
True Red, 67 out of 299.
Yair spot,
Got Jeremy Shohan. Zach Levine, Kyle Kuzma, DFS, and the redemption is Signatures Prism Blue. Card 14. Steven Adams. It's not one you see a lot of. Nice Steven Adams hit.
2 products, 2, 3.
Last call here. They will be available in about 20 minutes. Just give me a second. I'm going to put it on the next shelf. Just think, let me know if you want to scour the value in there. I'll give you 3 more minutes until the clock strikes 0.
You got a Denny out the year. That was a veteran. You got a few veterans, actually.
Is it already in there?
No.
Ron Holland.
Did you pull another one or?
Oh, what do you mean? I have 2.
Jalen
Aren't
Brunson.
they already in the booklet?
Kevin Huerter. Fireworks to Ty Maxey. Another Kaleidoscope of Wemby.
You glue it together?
Johnny Furpey. Dylan Jones. Zion Williamson on the Silver Prism. Tracy McGrady. Nice little T-Mac here. 99 out of 199. Fireworks to Cody Williams. Ben Simmons. Malik Beasley on the Silver Prism. Obadiah Toppin on the Red Wave, followed by Reed Shepard on the Fractal. Dalton Connect on the Talisman.
Stop. I mean, if you wanted to, I can't give you as good of a price as last time, but. No, really help, please. I don't know how. Robert took down Dana White. Let's go, Robert. Good luck on the big one. Robert with the hit with a backcourt shot.
Hasn't been any Zach Edey's yet.
Maybe.
Who's bidding on the Ben Simmons spot? Let him sit down.
I like that. See how I get that and put it in the face
The greatest Australian NBA of all time.
Some of these? Nice.
If you're moving that.
Derrick Rose.
5.
Now that's a nice one. Zachary Reese-Shea on the blue cracked ice. 83 out of 125 on a number 1 pick. Talisman.
Another home run for Spencer Torkelson.
Are you serious? He's on fire. Giant fire. You got it.
LaMelo Ball. Harrison Ingram on the auto.
Stop it, man.
Luck of the lottery. Ron Holland. Reed Shepard. Kyle Filipowski. Daniel Gafford on the Silver Prism. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, big cap, 36 out of 249. No Eves Missy yet.
I'll post it back up in a second. Alright guys, I'll be back, back in a second. Might go live for a second just to show you guys the pricing is up, and then I'll put it in the next one.
Later.
Khalil Ware. A.J. Johnson on the silver prism. Rob Dillingham. Nikola Jokic on the kaleidoscope. Dalton Connect. Ty Halley on the silver prism. Followed by Fred Van Vliet on the silver prism. Tyrese Maxey on the true red. 285 out of 299. Fireworks of John Morant.
You see him again?
No, what he did. Derek Lively on the silver prism. Connect Gang on the red wave. Kaleidoscope of Xenos. You saw Doc Rivers has a spot. He shouldn't have any cards. That's funny.
Maybe he was never a good coach, right?
Doc?
Yeah.
He had a run.
I do not agree. I never thought he was that great of a coach.
He had a run.
I could probably figure it out if I had 3 Hall of Famers.
Hmm?
I could probably figure it out if I had 3 Hall of Famers in their prime. But I think when Panini did the top 75, they also did the top 50 posted ever. You know that list. And that's just the
Charles Barkley. Jalen Wells. Mike Conley. The Eric Gordon on the blue cracked ice. 50 out of 125. Fractal of Luka Doncic. Alex Sarr on the talisman. Nikola Topic on the silver prism. There's a redemption. We'll just show it. Jalen Suggs. Oh, sensational signatures. Snakeskin.
Oh.
Redemption. That'll be to 15. Very nice hit for the Jalen Suggs spot. Kaleidoscope of John Morant. Khalil Ware on the red wave. Followed by Dirk Nowitzki. 227 out of 249. There's Cam Thomas. Our guy, Amin Thompson. Lock up. Big clamps. TSJ. Cam Thomas on the red wave. Cam Thomas again on a hyper. Kaleidoscope of Trey Young. Khalil Ware is definitely better than Keenan and Kel. Taller, funnier by like a lot. Mama's Boy Buffkin on the silver prism. That's little Kobe Buffkin. MPJ, the win. 288 out of 299 on the Michael Porter Jr. LeBron on the fireworks. What?
Who's the winner? Who's the...
MPJ is the win. Denny Avdi on the silver prism. Markel Fultz on the red wave. Talisman of Nicholas Jokic. Hey Brian, did you watch SmackDown last night? Nick Voosh. We got an orange coming up. Malik Beasley on hyper. Mark Williams. 18 out of 49 on the orange. Clean Kong on the fireworks. There's LeBron with the NFL shield in the back of his head. I don't know why they did that to him. Keontae George. Antonio Reeves on the auto. Zachary Reese-Shea on the talisman. Got another purple coming up. And that purple is one. Cody Williams on the silver prism. Anthony Davis. 100 out of 149 on the AD. There's D'Lo. And a couple other folks. Thoughts on the
I think we won it.
thoughts on the big favor, and then thoughts on the Charlotte and Tiffany segment. Setting up for Rollins to join Heyman.
That Alpha's like a rated.
Interesting. Grade A Dick on the silver prism. Nice little grade A. Eric Gordon. Nikola Topic on the luck of the lottery.
He's never heard it.
He's never heard it.
No, he's not aware of it.
He's not aware. Time Lord on the silver prism. DeAndre Hunter. 181 out of 225. Wardell on the kaleidoscope. Keontae George silver prism. Oso Iguodala on a red wave. Fireworks and Anthony Edwards. You blame Charlotte on that, or you blame Tiffany on that? He didn't know. He didn't know about grade A Dick. That's his name, bro.
Where's the grade A come from?
He plays for the Raptors.
I didn't even think it was shipping today. I thought it was just
Top or bottom?
Mogbo. Jason Tatum. Vasily Misic on a silver prism. Luck of the lottery, Rob Dillingham. Deron Holmes. Tristan Da Silva. Carl Anthony Towns. 145 out of 299. Private signings of A.J. Johnson. Kaleidoscope of Alex Sarr. Yeah, but Tiffany knew what she said. She got smooth up out the ring knowing she knew what she said. Red Wave with DeMontis Sabonis.
She didn't stand on business.
She didn't stand on business. Dorian Finney-Smith on the silver. Kaleidoscope of Dalton Connect. Now, Charlotte's response was definitely on some mode. Hey fam, let's keep it professional. She did not do that. But Tiffany knew she had pushed the right button. She slunk up out of there quickly. Dropped the mic, rolled out.
There we go, Jay. Lawrence Butler off of Lava thing, isn't it? I thought it'd be a little better off first.
How's Jacob Wilson doing? Alperen Şengün. I think it's going to cost her. There's no way she goes over now. Malik Monk. Joel Embiid. They getting Cam Boozer next year. They'll be fine. Tracy McGrady, have yourself a break. 37 out of 49 on the T-Mac. Derek Lively, the remix on the silver. Prizm. Lawrence Joseph Bird. Chris Middleton, low white on white. 24 out of 175.
It's not even a guarantee that he's the number one pick. though.
Ronnie James. Say what?
If he stays, it's not even a guarantee that he's the number one pick.
Next year, you're saying?
He probably still is.
Yeah, I think he's still the number one pick, bro. Well, I think AJ's gonna be good at BYU. I just don't know if that's like it's a showcase for him, but he can get exposed from stuff too. Like he needs to be like KD dominant.
I can't believe he's not a good free throw shooter. I didn't know that's what you said that earlier.
AJ Diabonza?
Wait, Coop? I thought you said Cooper
Well,
Flag.
Cooper's a good
No,
free
Coop's
shooter.
the Tyrese Proctor.
Proctor is-
Tyrese Proctor is, and he missed it.
That was gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
I thought that was Coop.
Nah.
Cooper probably would have made that.
Coop did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he played good.
He wasn't efficient, but he did a little bit of everything. He just missed that. 8 of 19. Yeah.
102 mile per hour Mason Miller. Golly.
Hey, Danya.
That was smack.
Dude, he can throw the rock.
Danya. Very quick.
I would just hit that so hard that draw the
Steve Nash. Reed Shepard. Shaquille O'Neal. Peyton Pritchard on the silver prism. Luck of the lottery. Clean calm. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I can't believe they blew that. Ron Holland. Saloon. Melvin Ajinka on a red wave. Adeem Bona on an auto. There we go.
Adim.
Johnny Furpy. Dylan Jones. The big fundamentals. Tim Duncan. 152 out of 225. He needed to do more. That's wild. Silver Prism of Kobe Buffkin. Fractal of Zachary Resache. Man, fill the stat sheet. He needs to be more efficient, yeah. I'll give you that. I don't know about if there was more he needed to do.
He could have shot more efficient.
Yeah, he could have been. That's what I'm saying. Efficiency, yes.
With like,
I mean, 20, what,
He
27?
had like 27, 7, 6, 4, 3, and 2.
It's like,
I mean,
what?
I don't know. That's
What,
pretty damn good game.
what else do you want from me? At 18.
He's 18?
Yeah, he's only 18.
I thought he was 19, even though it's still not a big difference.
No, he's 18.
That's crazy.
He think he turned 18 in like December.
He was on the Olympic team.
He was just on the little practice squad, not like on the team. They have a select team, some kids they invite to kind of just get some run. And he performed well. And then he had a great college season. He got player of the year. He's going to be the #1 pick.
He's good.
There's no question about it. Shaquille O'Neal, 153 out of 239. Shaq, Dezel, Marvin Bagley, Fractal of Wardell, Bub Carrington. Got a mojo. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, 17 out of 25. Yeah, they pulled a green flag. Number 2, what was the number 2?
175, I think?
175. 115 and 120 out of 125 on the Kawhi Leonard. Silver Prizm of Diate. Filipowski, Jamal Shed. Kyle Kuzma by request, 203 out of 249. Markel Fultz on the Red Wave. Kaleidoscope of Shea. There you go, Fusion Boy. And Quiet, we need you to switch that. Why? Well, we don't want this guy guarding that guy. Well, why is he in the game? Huh? If he can't guard, why is he in the game? That's a good point. It's a good point, Quay. You need a Josh Giddey for your boy? The material writes itself sometimes.
3 home runs? The Braves hit 4 home runs, Brown House like 3. That's not gonna play.
Damn, is Josh Giddey taking over as the best Australian player?
Who else would be in that running?
It was supposed to be Ben, but the only other person would be now would probably be Bogut. Unless you want to go Patty Mills for longevity, or if you want to throw Kyrie in the mix, since he has citizenship there. But it's probably looking like Giddey for huh? Yeah. It's not like a long list. It's probably Bogut still for now. Giddey's on a run though. Peyton Watson, Gary Trent, the remix. 43 out of 299. Hey, see now. You got to put the Cavs bias aside, sir. Matthew Dellavedova is not the greatest Australian basketball player ever. That's crazy. Benedict Mathurin on the Silver Prism. Oh man, with straight Cavs bias. That's wild. Definitely not Delhi. Bub Carrington. Delhi. That's wild. He's the best Dellavedova easily. Jordan Clarkson. Cam Christie. 109 out of 249. Redemption of card 26, Sensational Signatures. Trenton Flowers. That's the second Trenton Flowers redemption. Rings Talk. Yeah, Bogus got rings too.
Cards in the break with refund your shipment since you're international.
Cooper should have did more. Should have had at least 50.
At least 50.
What did he put up?
27.
Only 27,
Oh, damn.
7 and 6. Got like 3 blocks and 2 steals.
You know,
Scrub.
loser.
This is not your real name.
Hold on.
Wait, what's the name?
That's not the problem that I have with you.
Red Wave of Victor Wembanyama, followed by Jeremy Shohan, Talisman of Wardell. We got a purple cracked ice of, or is Ray Allen on the silver prism. Tamani Kamara, 4 out of 149.
The box.
Alex Sarr on the luck of the lottery, silver. Also, Khalil. Zach Levine on the silver prism. Malachi Branham on a red wave. What card would I want to pull the most out of these boxes? Probably a 1-on-1 Montas. No, what card would I like to pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably one of
Over
our
all
Montas.
all the other players?
1 minute to go with 59.
I mean, unless it's gonna be a Wemby or like a Bron or something.
That'll be sick.
NFL Shield 1-on-1 LeBron would be fire. That'd be fire.
That'll be the biggest shit.
Yeah, man.
LeBron
Unforeseen.
first NFL card?
That'd be fire, bro.
Commercial.
The Shield 1-on-1, that'd be dope.
Tight end instead of doing drop for.
Yeah.
Gary Payton. We got B-Pod.
Realistically, though.
237 out of 249.
Yeah, I mean, he could for sure play better.
Who, LeBron? Yeah, he'd have been a problem.
What are you going to do with him?
Suffer. Suffer. Jalen Williams on a red wave. Jonathan Mogbo with a live signature. We see why he didn't do it.
Visions, the field general. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say QB, but
LeBron as a QB, no.
LeBron as a quarterback?
I'd play. He'd be a tight end.
Yeah, I mean that was the commercial was, but I don't know. I can see it.
Dennis Schroeder on a silver prism. And speaking of the NFL Shield, LeBron James,
that's crazy.
57 out of 225. They didn't have to do that man like that, bro. It is an NFL Shield carved in the back of his head. It's crazy.
Rhonda again with a bomb. Wow.
You said LaRonda?
Jonathan Aronda.
Oh, Jonathan Aranda. Okay, I didn't hear.
Jonathan LaRonda.
I didn't hear the first name. You just said LaRonda.
Action. Oh, that was always his problem. He's a bombs.
LeBron on the Shield. That's spiteful. That is a spiteful undertaking to send that picture to print.
How they do the GOAT like that?
Yeah, man. They had to send that picture to print. They could have done something. Uh-oh. Don't get Chicago fired up over there.
I want to watch Jordan.
That's facts.
That's
No, hold up. You were born in what?
Last few trying to see.
You were born in what?
Trying to see what? When you were 4 years old?
You saw. Get out of here.
You and I both watched Wizards.
Yeah, you saw Wizards, MJ, bro. Get out of here. John Collins. I was born in.
Frank was drinking his first sippy cup.
I was born in '92. Yeah, you appreciated Mike in '92.
Yeah.
Born day. Dirk Nowitzki on the silver
Did
prism.
he win the last one? 98?
Nas Reed kaleidoscope of
I'm pretty sure it was 98 out of 6. I remember. In my living room. I had a
Dorian Finney-Smith silver prism. Marvin Bagley 14 out of 99. You're not helping your case at all, fam. You're really not. My man, you know Wizards Mike, bro. Harrison Barnes on the silver prism. Nicholas Dorsich, talisman of Zachary Risachet. Man, so I was born in '92. I appreciate Jordan. Man, get the you don't stop with this nonsense. You might have heard Jordan's prime, or at least part of a season. You might have heard one of his best seasons. You ain't see it. My man out here floating. Talking about, I remember Mike. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I think the very first actual basketball memory I have is the .4. No, I can't possibly be sure.
Talking about fish?
One of the Derek Fisher shot out in the 041. The .41.
Yeah. But they made the rule. 0.3 of a second is long enough to get a full touch and a shot.
No, it was the shot count.
I don't know. I don't remember the people who do it. Myself.
You should tell that story on the live.
Yeah.
And then he saw the future. Donovan
I
Klinger.
knew the W was coming up. Man, I knew this years ago.
Jalen Williams. Michael Porter Jr. on the orange wave, 10 out of 60. In terms of ball spot power rankings, LeBron 1, Cena 2. I ain't mad at that. LeBron can still go. Karl Malone on the silver prism. AJ Mitchell on the auto. So there it goes. Fractal Alex Sarr.
Who's stuck in there?
500 over here.
Stuck in there. Bro, it ain't that serious.
Norman Powell on the red wave. Dirk Nowitzki, 77 out of 175. Dirk having a nice break.
Common knowledge that Mike was ago. I didn't know it was.
Common knowledge.
What do you know about Michael Jordan? Common knowledge,
I
man.
didn't bring this up. I thought it was just. I thought we all agreed.
Why would you assume?
Paulie agrees with you.
Because somebody told you?
Paulie agrees with you.
You ain't see it. Somebody told you he's the GOAT, so you just ran with
I
it?
think Kobe's a goat.
I love Kobe. He's in my top 5. So is Steph Curry.
Kobe's number 1, though. Like, for real.
LeBron's like number 8, 9, 10 maybe.
Oh, you one of those. All right. All right. Say less. Say less. Say less. You one of those.
You got LeBron, like, outside of your top 2. The lowest you can be. If you got him outside of top 5.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Curry's better than
Add one aspect of basketball, yes, by like a lot. Add one aspect of basketball, he is. Maybe 2. He might have a tighter handle.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got better hair? Oh, you said basketball.
Yeah. Because if that's the case, then Jordan got to fall down the list.
Cool. So crazy that
Keegan Murray on the red wave. Tyler Kolek.
has been his availability. Like,
Zachary Risachet on a talisman.
for like his entire career.
110 out of 125.
Plays.
That is pretty wild.
36, he's still playing.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Tyus Jones on the silver prism. Jordan Poole, 66 out of 249. Luka Doncic on the kaleidoscope. Caleb Martin on the Silver Prizm. Chris Middleton also on the Silver Prizm.
Yes.
Miles Turner, Red Wave. A PC this year's LeBron, I believe it will hold value 15 years down the line.
Who?
He'll still be playing.
Who?
He said he PCs this year's LeBron. He believes it will still hold value 15 years down the line.
Because of the.
And I'm saying he's still gonna be playing 15 years down the line.
You guys gonna wait for Bronny's son to be in the NBA so he can play with him.
Be the first grandfather grandson combo in NBA history.
Fuck it, I'd be down with that. They just bring him in for a few games.
Still putting up at least 15.
Unless he's under a different account.
No.
That'd be the only way.
You got partially refunded, so I think that.
Kelly Olynyk.
He's on
Asul.
the same-
Asur Thompson, 237 out of 299. Montas Buzelis, luck of the lottery. We need a Montas. AJ Mitchell. Keyshawn Johnson on the auto. Kaleidoscope of Wardell. Top 5 Steph, huh? Stephon Castle. Kelly Oubre on the Silver Prizm. Magic Johnson, 35 out of 125.
Could have been number 1.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, Magic Johnson was nice. I remember watching him.
hey man. You were born when he's.
Hold on, you can't talk. This is one of your bits too. You love this bit. I was watching Ian Slaughter and that's you. That's one of your bits. You love that
serious
bitch.
about this though. You might be serious.
Yeah, I used to watch Magic Johnson every day.
Like replays?
No.
Wait, you watch Magic or you watch EJ?
Magic.
Are you talking about Space Jam?
No.
Ian versus the Monsters?
I saw him play the Celtics in the finals.
Alright, fam.
You Frank, not ChatGPT, right?
Alright, fam. This dude. My man going over his past life. You were born in 92, bro. Magic hung it up in 92. When did you see him?
Magic was a rookie in 92.
He was a what?
He was a rookie. I saw him when I was 1.
He's a rookie to what? Alright, bro. Hey, lock that room. Jacoby Walter, Isaiah Collier, Dante DiVincenzo on the Silver Prizm, the Fire Starter, Keegan Murray, luck of the lottery, Nicholas Topic, Tristan Newton on the Silver Prizm, Cam Whitmore, free him, 44 out of 149. Anthony Davis on the Silver Prizm, Jalen Green,
You really call that a triple and not a single plus an E9?
Victor Wembanyama on the Talisman, followed by Wemby on the Fireworks, followed by Paulo Banchero, who he completely overshadowed.
By who?
Wemby.
Not anymore.
Paul's probably a good buy.
Paulo hooping lately.
Yeah, he's good.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
Magic have clinched the playoff spot tonight, yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Orlando Magic.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
They got like 2 of them out east. Orlando, somebody you don't really want to play, and Detroit is somebody you don't really want to play.
Who's gonna win it all? I actually want that so much. I hate that game. I feel like they have a good chance.
Oh, so you all right? So it's an admitted LeBron James hatred. All right. If he dropped him off the side of the top 5, I guess that means he's like 8 or 9 for me. Hold on, wait.
It broke my heart when the Bulls were on a playoff run with Derrick Rose.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to be sure you had like a legitimate reason.
And all his other teammates carried him to rings.
Here we go. Yo, I was gonna give you the whole Chicago thing. I can get that because Derrick Rose didn't do what he's supposed to do. But for you to like flip it into what you just flipped it to is crazy.
Talking about Kyrie.
178 out of 225.
Chris 5 rebound.
Christian, so all right. Tristan Silva, Jonathan Pogba.
That's why you don't bring basketball, huh?
This is why. Jaime Jaquez Jr. on the silver prism.
Like Michael Jordan didn't happen to luck into 2 Hall of Famers.
Kai Shot George on the auto. Cody Williams. I love it, bro. I love it. Anthony Simons. Harrison Ingram. 115 out of 199.
Nervous?
No, I already watched that game.
So cracked it
I did watch
two times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like that.
Why can't Prizm use Kobe anymore on their cards? Because Vanessa don't play that. Vanessa don't play that. Use what? For what?
What was it for us in 2018? No, 19.
That Kobe was on cards?
Yeah, 1920, I think is the last year.
Yeah.
Kobe Covington already? Yeah.
Upper Deck.
You guys don't think Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry can do it?
They're playing good ball. I mean, we'll see. It's a dogfight out west.
Yeah,
It's a dogfight out west for
either
sure.
Boston or one of the West teams, honestly.
I still like Cleveland. Yeah, I still like Cleveland quite a bit.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Says no one ever except for Cena.
I really hope they win one without LeBron, because it's not winning.
You what? Red Wave, Russell Westbrook, Jay Knivey, Kaleidoscope of Anthony Edwards, Zachary Reese-Shea, Silver Prism, Max Strus, The Ultimate Glue Guy, Derek White, 61 out of 99. Got Luka Doncic on the Fireworks, Ron Holland, the remix, Alex Sarr, Silver Prism of Kevin Garnett, Shaquille O'Neal on the Red Wave, Fractal of Anthony Edwards, followed by Jason Tatum on the Talisman. Moving on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she owns the rights, but she don't let nobody play around with Kobe's name. Derek went to Colorado.
Just asking for. We can tell us. I'm at C's right now. On their username, I'm on C's. So if they're in B or A.
D'Angelo Russell. Nas Reed. 28 out of 175. Kawhi Leonard. Saloon. No, there was no Paul Craig. D'Angelo Russell on the Red Wave. Tristan Newton. Yeah. 10 out of 99 on the auto. Zach Edey on the Talisman. Dylan Jones. Ron Holland. James Harden on the Silver Prism. Vince Carter, 230 out of 299. Vince was a dog during his time.
What's the wild take you said about James Harden?
Who?
Chris.
Oh,
You got him over who?
D Wade.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. Won an MVP. He should have like 2 or 3 MVPs.
Yeah, but who has the finals MVP?
Didn't Wade get a regular season one?
No.
No.
More people should be like you, Sauce.
I don't know.
If you let go of the LeBron hate, you'll love basketball so much more.
I thought it was 2 and 2.
Daniel Gafford on the silver prism. There's Agent Zero right there. Fireworks of the aforementioned James Harden. Keyshawn George. Kobe White on the silver prism. Emmanuel Quickly, 96 out of 199. Fractal of LeBron. Yves Messi on the silver. Shaden Sharp. Fireworks of Wardell. Kaleidoscope of Brandon Miller.
He was averaging 40. That's your guy, huh?
James Harden?
Yeah.
So you like
Yeah,
him?
dog, go Devils.
You like him more than KD and Russ?
Yes, I've always liked Harden more than those 2. And I love all 3 of those guys, but Harden was always my guy. What else?
Box number 8. What happened?
Angels legend, David Freeze.
What happened to Freddie Freeman? How is he out?
We got a groovy.
And there's nobody else.
Precious Achua, 246 out of 249.
What happened to Freddie Freeman?
Wemby, and the groovy is Jason Tatum.
The shower.
There we go. Nice Jason Tatum.
He's on the IL again.
Oh my god.
The same surgically repaired ankle.
He twists his ankle in the
No,
shower.
that's a lie, right?
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, 42 out of 175. Zach Collins on the red wave.
Baseball team, so bummed out.
He's hitting too.
He twists his ankle in the shower, he said.
Bro was hooping. He's at Venice Beach hooping.
Bro, it was. He was
AJ Johnson on the red wave. Jalen Duren, 47 out of 49. Very nice hit there. Jordan Poole would be proud. Man-child, Jalen Duren.
It's our third Duran auto of the day. We pulled 2 in the court games.
A word?
So, you know.
You're rebounding all over the place, huh? KCP.
He's in all the fights.
Jason Tatum on the
Honestly,
groovy.
if I'm Ron Holland, I'm talking all the shit I want too because I got
I got Beef
and
Stew,
Jalen
yep.
Duren on my team.
Yep.
Like, what are y'all gonna do?
Yeah. You got beef stew backing you up. You already know.
I'm chilling.
My man, stay looking for a scrap, boy.
Man, if this basketball thing don't work out,
I want to see an interview with Isaiah just to kind of get the. Yeah.
I can't. What are you kind of all about?
I want to see like what brings him to these levels of just wanting to throw hands. Anthony Simon, 74 out of 199, followed by a Jared McCain auto. Fireworks of Cody Williams. McCain never came back, right?
What was his injury?
TikTok dance.
Drew Holiday, 222 of 225. Bilal Coulibaly, John Morant. Spider Mitchell on the red wave. Silver Prism of Andrew Nemhart.
Achilles, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's Achilles. Andrew's Achilles. I don't think I've seen a Yao Ming auto yet. I don't think I've seen a Yao Ming auto yet.
Oh, yeah. He was decent.
He's tall. He's a tall individual. He gave Shaq problems.
Who, Yao Ming?
Yeah. You're a Sixers fan, you just act funny. You don't like Jared McCain?
How many tries do you think it would take you to score on a prime shot? That's trying.
I'll just shoot jumpers. He ain't coming out there.
No, that's trying. He's like trying to.
161 out of 299.
1v1 check up.
No, he's not playing.
Silver Prism of Sir Thompson.
Ridiculous.
I don't think I'm ever scoring this shit.
No, not even.
I'm not going to the rack. I'm shooting jumpers.
Right, well, I'm saying.
Andrew Wiggins.
But you said prime Shaq though, like
Patrick Williams.
Orlando Magic, young Shaq.
And it's 1v1.
What you know about Orlando Magic shot?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. He was born the year the dude got in the league. 8 out of 125, Marvin Bagley. Jordan Hawkins on the Silver Prism. Little Jayhawk action. I remember Shaq. I remember you. No, you don't.
Yeah,
No, you
he
don't.
was in that movie, Shaka Kazam.
Shaka Kazam. All right, man. You've earned your silence for the night, sir. We'll go ahead and start the clock on that one right now. Right now. My man said Shaka Kazam. What the hell?
I feel like I could score on prime shot.
What?
At least one.
With what? With what? Man, if you don't.
You gotta use the rim to protect the ball.
He can cover both sides of the rim. From the angle in which you're going to shoot the basketball, he'll have the rim completely covered no matter what side of it you decide to appear on. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I'm sure I can mathematically calculate.
You know the way people use the rim? Because they can get near it. 63 out of 199. That's how they're able to use the rim. If you can't get near the rim, you can't use the rim. It's just all space. It's just space under the rim that he can cover at that point.
I don't like to laugh at it.
Jared McCain, Silver Prism, Malik Beasley. My bad. I'm just serious. Larry Markkinen. Silver Prizm of Agent Zero. Kaleidoscope of Xenos.
Damn. $70. Just in case you. Yes, sir.
Four boxes left.
Birthday Bush move. First year.
Gonna be as good as LeBron.
Who? Have we seen? I think I've seen one Arenas auto.
I think he will be.
We had that black gold Arenas.
Yeah, we hit the black gold Arenas. So if you're looking for that, one of them is off the board already. Did that already. Been a minute since we pulled a black gold. Need to do that again.
I think there's hope. Right?
Denny Avdia,
Like, we just saw Troy Smith and then the assessment set.
Devin Booker on a silver
I think we
prism.
see Smudge Parker in this set.
Yeah, I don't know about I don't know about you.
He was a crucial piece of the league.
Aw, let's relax on the crucial part of it.
Crucial to-
Joel Embiid, 279 out of 299. Another private signings of A.J. Johnson.
Got the Lakers to win that game.
What's your game?
Going against the Suns.
Regular season?
Kobe hit the shot. No, the point.
Also, Kobe hit the shot.
Yeah, he got the steal, which led to that.
DeAndre Ayton or DeAndre Hunter. You got me saying dumb shit.
You know?
Jaylen Brown on the silver.
Something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't act like Ray Allen didn't hit that three in the corner to save a bomb.
That's crazy. This dude really, man, he really just doesn't like.
No, he don't, cause he locked up Derrick Rose that 1 year, cause Derrick Rose wasn't good enough to get past LeBron.
They were winning the series, bro.
They were what?
They were winning the series.
Wasn't it like 4-1?
Was that MVP, bro?
Yeah, that was MVP Rose.
That was like the year after he won the MVP.
My man went to the press conference like, man, it don't make no sense. That dude's 6'9". He shouldn't be able to stand in front of me like that. And then he proceeded to put his leg on backwards and was never the same. He was never, except for that one night in Minnesota. He turned back the clock and went for 50. And then he cried. Huh?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a diehard.
No, it is. Ain't nobody gonna say that Die Hard right now.
In general, the like
Jordan Poole on the Red Wave.
I guess the Bears is a bad example too. But I like
That's
them
tough,
in
man.
Kyle Lowry.
The Blackhawks, multiple.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Who's your favorite Black Hawk? Frank. Precious Achua, 108 out of 225.
Gotta be Duncan Keith.
Okay, fair enough. You a White Sox fan too, or what?
Yeah. How do you know that?
I just
That's a rough.
it seems to be the pace you're on. 21 out of 149 on a Brolo.
Oh, man, that's a tough team
Tristan
to like
Newton.
right there.
There seems to be a trend in your fandom, Frank. That's why I asked that.
What, losers?
Oh, I didn't, just underperforming. We'll go with.
Yeah, but we don't want to talk about the Bulls in '98.
What happened that year? What happened that year?
96, 97, 98.
Were you talking about 30 years ago? We talking about basketball from
The
30
Bears went to the Super Bowl and lost against the Man.
from 30 years? We talking about 30? Don't Peyton Manning do TV now? Isn't he an actor? Well, you've been gone from the game long enough for us to know you for doing something else. You gotta let that rock, man. Michael Jordan is a fashion icon. He's not a. He's no longer a basketball player. Yeah, Brandon Jennings is a fashion icon. That 55 points is long gone, my friend. Snakeskin coming up. We'll come back to that. Shaden Sharp. Derek White on the silver prism. Kaleidoscope of Trey Young. Luck of the Lottery, Alex Sarr. Rui Hachimura on the red wave. Harrison Ingram. Another snakeskin auto of Harrison Ingram. 10 out of 15. That's like the second or third one of those we pulled. Of that guy, yeah. Ben Simmons, 78 out of 249.
You're a big Harrison Ingram guy.
That's not true at all. Josh Hart on the silver prism.
Remember?
No, that was D. Will probably.
That's crazy.
I mean, people make that mistake all the time for some reason. Groovy. Mike Snakeskin auto. Despite of who's on the card. We got the Jalen Suggs earlier though, the redemption snakeskin auto, so that'll be fun when he signs. Benjamin Simmons, Australia's finest. All right, who's the snakeskin non-auto? That looks like Johnny Furpy, maybe? Nope, Kelly Olynyk
That's crazy.
on the snakeskin. They got the same haircut, bro. Kelly Olynyk on the snakeskin. Shout out to the Kelly Olynyk spot.
Was he the greatest Wisconsin Badger of all time?
Why would he be a Wisconsin Badger?
Did he go it?
No,
Where'd he go?
Gonzaga. Huh? Frank Kaminsky. And you're fired.
That's right.
Kelly was like 18 years in the league by the time Frank came in, too. That's the bad part. Yeah.
They do the same thing. To be fair.
No, they don't. Kelly still plays. Gary Payton, 36 out of 49.
Frank don't play?
I mean, somewhere I'm sure.
Ooh,
Zach Edey, Matas Buzelis, Nicholas Vucevic, 118 out of 175. Not too much in your city? What you mean? Silver of Ron Holland. Jalen Wells. Nickeil Alexander Walker. 81 out of 125. Chris Paul. Zachary Resache.
Hall of Famer Chris Paul?
First ballot.
You think so?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I think he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if that's your first ballot, but I don't know how.
You're a White Sox, Bulls, and Bears fan always? I'm sorry.
See, that's my dog right there. Who's that?
That's Sauce Father, the senior.
Yeah, he knows. Tell him. Who's the GOAT? He's gonna say anything.
Okay. He's also a lot older than you.
What are you talking about? We're watching this game.
You're watching with Sauce Father? You miss your Oso spot?
Damn. This dude.
What up, Cody? You got Bruce Buffer? Chris Paul is also a first ballot Hall of Fame bowler. That is true.
Bowler?
Yeah.
Word?
Chris Paul's a bowler the same way Steph is a golfer. Like they are just naturally. Yeah, he's really good at it. He can be professional.
Who do you think better, Mookie or Chris Paul?
Who?
Mookie Betts.
I haven't seen Mookie Ball, so I don't know.
Big baller.
Damn, Saw says D-Rose took #1 over Jordan because he knows where he comes from. Ooh. Talking at Chicago. Big Shot City. Yeah, Chris Paul's a good bowler. He's a professional bowler, or could be a professional bowler. Yeah.
I mean, maybe like what's below the G League of bowling?
He's no Pete Weber, but I'm sure he's
No,
His best score is 256.
that's pretty good.
So that's not professional. It's not like me, you know what I'm saying?
what's Steph's best golf score?
I don't know.
Who do you think There you go. He gets it.
That's pretty damn good.
That's my goal.
Is he professional level?
No.
So he's right below it.
Yeah.
So Chris Paul is the Steph Curry of bowling.
Yeah, probably.
That's all right. Cam Spencer on the auto.
Steph had that hole one on national television fire.
I'm sure Chris Paul's a strike on national television too. There he is, Victor Wembanyama. 159 out of 225 on the Wemby. Wendell Cartier Jr. on the Silver Prism Fireworks.
I'll probably get at least
LeBron.
a bucket on Wemby. Out of 10 tries.
Probably get a what?
I think I can get 1 bucket on Wemby.
I think
On 2K?
0 for 10 with 10 shots.
You talking about on 2K?
Word?
Jerome Bettis can bowl too. On 2K, yes.
But I'm still a little hezzy and a little fake.
On 2K, yes.
Head fake, whole fake.
The only hesitation you're gonna hesitate to dribble the ball
And then
if
he
you stand in
jumps.
front of him.
And
And he jumped. Why? Why would he jump? For what reason? For what reason would Victor Wembanyama jump in a one-on-one basketball game with you? Offensively or defensively? Why would he jump at all? He would leave. He wouldn't have to leave his feet nowhere. He could play.
He can honestly,
He could sit down.
with like his legs hog tied.
oh my god.
Still,
I'll take Dane for a
Appreciate it.
plus 8,000.
I'll probably get at least a shot.
A shot. What? If you ever, if you ever get a glimpse of the rim, that was crazy. That was crazy. Nah. It was what you said. It was what you said before that.
I guess I'm apparently been banned from talking about basketball here.
Jalen Wells, 135 out of 299.
Apparently I lost all my credibility.
There's the GOAT shield, LeBron James.
You just lost credibility for a sense of time. That's it.
Yeah, my man said I was born in 92. I seen all of Jordan. Seen all of Jordan what? Brandon Ingram, 64 out of 75. Kelly Olynyk on the Silver Prism. Marcus Smart, 94 out of 249. The confidence of this guy is amazing. Your respect. I know. He be saying the wildest things you ever heard in your life. I could probably get a bucket on Wemby. You probably get Wemby an ice bucket.
I feel like I have a better chance of getting a bucket against Wemby than hitting a baseball for professional 50.
That's fair. Hitting a baseball is extremely difficult.
What?
Well, what's that happening? I told you this.
You did say that.
He said it.
But hitting from a pro?
Oh, you said what? Like, who's throwing the ball?
Skeens.
Anyone.
Oh, any pro?
Skeens.
If they throw a fastball,
Skeens.
Put freaking Arietta out there or whatever.
bro, what are you in
Put Chris Sale out
2015?
there. Put Justin Verlander out there.
That's the Arietta. You gotta get the Chicago love.
He can't help himself, bro.
I know.
Same thing everybody else.
Nope.
Verlander's still in the league, I'm pretty sure. He got benched at the end of the year. That's for sure.
You had a Skeens Kaboom.
What was the name on him?
Jeffrey Brunat.
Oh, he's already,
Kevin Durant.
Isn't a number.
Cody Williams on the silver prism. Fireworks of De'Aaron Fox. Herb Jones, 94 out of 149. Jalen Bridges on the auto. Jalen Brunson on the kaleidoscope. Time Lord Marcus Sasser on the silver prism. Talisman of Alex Sarr.
Herb Jones or Thompson?
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it was.
Yeah, that part. The men's one of the better perimeter defenders in the game. I think Herb might be better off ball though. Min does ball watch a little bit, and he gambles. Herb's probably better off ball. Herb might be the better overall defender actually, but I think Min is better on ball though. It's not by a lot because Herb is filthy on ball. But a man is a different animal. If he gets a respectable 3-ball, he's going to be a problem. More so than he already is. Black gold. Called it. Hell yeah.
Black gold of life.
Yeah, it's got to be a good one, all right. Red Wave, Jaden McDaniels. Jules Randle, Fractal of Wemby. Pause, fam.
Bro, we were talking about black gold, bro.
That's still all right. Kobe Buffkin,
that did not help us.
35 out of 49. Terry Rozier on the silver.
Dude got paused like 8 times today. I don't know what. What's the team?
It's Utah, and I see who it is already. It's actually not a bad one.
Flipinowski.
Nope. Nope. Kaleidoscope of Dame Lillard, AJ Mitchell, Anthony Penny Hardaway.
We don't have a legend.
No, we got one. Oh, I hope it's my guy.
Who?
Hoping it's Laurie legend.
No, it's not.
Dang, okay.
You saw Utah?
Yeah, I saw the name. I already know who it is.
Who would it be? Jordan Clarkson has to be.
Nope.
C-Dub?
Nope. It's a rookie. All right.
Yeah, Flipinowski.
No, it's our Minecraft hero,
Wow, okay.
Isaiah Collier.
Nice.
3 out of 5. Roblox Collier on the black gold. It's fire. Very nice hit.
We got purple.
Oh, I'm talking about the. Oh, yeah. That's fire. Man.
Blockhead.
We're right in time for the Minecraft movie coming out.
Yep.
Man,
Exactly.
no.
USC for show. Trojans legend. Isaiah Collier.
But it's also who has better grade?
Depending on development.
Hey, he gonna say Brownie.
I think Isaiah should be better, but depending on development.
Dude, you have no idea what you're doing in Utah.
That's why I said depending on development.
You have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
If they could figure that out,
You're
then
just playing NBA 2K. It's like, I'll make it the same thing every single year. Just 1 year, we'll trigger the #1 pick, or I'll just drop all these guys once they become good. That's all he's doing over there. I hate that guy, man.
wrong word, bro.
Derek
Jones.
Jones.
Lakers Walker Kessler. What are we doing? Why don't we get Walker Kessler right now?
Paulo Banchero, 13 out of 299.
Hey, thank you.
We'll just get Miles Turner in the offseason. All right.
Fuck Boston.
It's getting tempered around here. Trey Jones on the silver prism. Private signings with AJ Johnson. This is his third one. Kaleidoscope of Giannis. 3 AJ Johnson private signings in the same case is Carissa. Scary Terry on the red wave. Sadiq Bey. 108 out of 125. Keegan Murray, Wemby, Jokic, and Laurie Markkinen.
That'd be so cool. I'd be so happy. I'll be put back.
I saw it go.
And 1% of the sticker, exactly.
LeBron James.
Schroeder, McCain,
LeBron James.
Yao Ming, Grade A Dick, Luck of the Lottery Saloon.
So not even top 5, Frank?
No, I got 2.
That's
How do you go to? How many finals did you go to?
Tyler Kolek on the silver prism. Rob Dillingham by request, 29 out of 175. Fireworks of Donovan
Would
Clingan.
you rather have him lost before the finals?
You know Michael Jordan did? Or not Scott Pippen?
I mean, the fact that he went to that many
We're
finals.
talking about game 7s too.
Zach Collins on the silver prism. Derek Jones on the red wave.
What's Mike compared to LeBron James?
Mike doesn't have any game 7s. Fractal LeBron James.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to save you some time because you didn't see him. So I'm trying to save you like looking up stats that don't exist. It's a help. It helps your argument for sure, but I don't want you to not know that and then look it up and then be like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Nobody wants to talk about how he got bodied by Dirk Nowitzki and who?
Said what?
He got bodied by Dirk Nowitzki and Harry Jones.
Yeah, I mean, that's no excuse on that one.
You know that's one of my favorite teams all the time. That was awesome.
Herb Jones.
And they want to shoot.
There you go. There you go, Brian. Lil Hibachi. 81 out of 225 on the Gilbert Arenas. Saloon on the Luck of the Lottery. Laurie Markkinen. Nikola Dursic on the auto. Giannis on the Kaleidoscope. Jordan Clarkson, silver prism. Markel Fultz, former #1 pick, 16 out of 199.
Dude, I agree. And I've done this for like the first 1 or 2, maybe 3 albums. Just every song is banger.
Some people must not take it.
Oh yeah, we got to, Brian. It's part of the whole program. That's what we do. Makes it fun. Just get it to sit there and argue about basketball. Anthony Simons on the silver prism. Obadiah Toppin. Anthony Edwards. Eves Missy. Gilbert Arenas on the silver prism. Second one of those. Jamal Murray, 35 out of 99. Luck of the lottery. Nikola Topic, 40 out of 125. That's fire. Nice looking card there. Jacoby Walter. Silver prism of Jared Jackson Jr. David Robinson on the red wave. Anthony Edwards talisman. Nice hit for the Nikola Topic spot.
We might have made this.
There's some here.
All right, last box.
You can pick up this year.
That's rude.
Jonathan Kuminga. Gary Payton on the silver prism. Fractal of LeBron. Sadiq Bey. 95 out of 249. Another A.J. Johnson private signings. What the hell? That's our fourth one. That's crazy. Trey Jones on the red wave. Denny Avdia silver prism.
Yeah, Bo.
Then Jim Miller. Oh. Yes.
This case has been the A.J. Johnson private signings case. 4 of them.
I could pick up.
You have more pictures than last one.
You love
You get the other one.
Yeah, I like Yeah.
That's not that justified.
Yep.
I can see it helped that like that right.
Jalen Tyson.
It did. And it also helped, well, everybody knows.
Jalen Suggs.
I was telling next
There you go.
more money. So like,
Gold gang. 6 out of 10. Luck of the lottery. Zach Edey.
That's sick.
Zach Edey? Oh, that's nice.
Let's go.
I get at least 2 buckets on him out of 10. He's slow.
Out of 10?
Yeah, he's slow though. You know?
No, the card is out of 10. What he's talking about is senseless.
You get 10 shots?
The card is out
Yeah.
of 10.
10 tries.
I think that's more believable than Wemby, but it's still pretty.
Well, you never see me, bro.
Anthony Penny Hardaway.
You never see me.
43 out of 149.
You want to know how I think it goes?
Max Struess on the silver prism. Fractal.
Block. Miss.
Miss.
Man's gonna be shooting from the 3, and the guy's gonna block it from the 3-point line.
Tim Duncan. 94 out of 299.
Disrespect.
Yeah, from you. This is an NBA player who's like 7'5". He's a big fucker, man. Zach Edey, all he does is block shots.
Does he start?
Bro, he ain't even a starter, bro.
Depends.
No, they yeah, depend on line. That's a lineup thing.
Santi.
You don't worry about it. He's not even a starter. You know what? Forget that I brought that up. What do you think about starting centers, actually?
Yeah.
What, Jokic?
Adams. Maybe Adams.
He don't start either.
Nah, you know why? Because I would get a bucket on him and he'd just kill me.
Yeah, he's Aquaman.
So, I don't want him to die.
51 starts in 21 minutes. That's either shot in the game.
Pretty good.
First 36 minutes.
Donovan Klingen. Another Gilbert Arenas. Kelly Oubre, silver prism.
You're gonna head out.
Kaleidoscope, Giannis.
I'll pick a pizza thing.
What?
Devin Booker.
Really?
Private signings of Tyler Kolek.
I don't think got here, but if he did that, I'm staying and I'll do shipping.
Donovan Klingen on the fireworks.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll get pizza.
Are you guys gonna be here for a minute?
Yeah. Chris is heading out.
Julian Strother, 69 out of 199. AJ Johnson on silver prism. Karl Malone.
That's like my dream.
I mean, you can look here.
Like if there was like a upstairs to this building, a little studio apartment, I would just try to be all on it.
I mean, Dewo's place.
All right, man.
What?
All right, man.
Bro, he's trying to sell me like that. Yeah, we go to the loft up here, you can sleep. Like, bro, I'm good.
All right, last 3 packs. Been a solid break. What?
You ever heard of a free streaming service called Cineverse?
No.
They apparently have all 4 seasons of Lucha Underground.
Really?
That's awesome.
All right.
That's it.
I'll look at that one.
Yeah, Lucha Underground.
Yeah, Lucha Underground is classic.
A wrestling show from like 10 years ago.
Back when Frank was watching Jordan.
Yeah, I did.
Io DeSumo, 56 out of 99.
Show was like a somewhat small independent wrestler, or like a somewhat small like lucha libre, like AAA or CMLL wrestler, and now like all of them are signed to WWE or AEW or TNA.
Carl Anthony Towns, 202 out of 249.
For a company ever. It was awesome.
And they had like a really unique way of like telling stories, and it was pretty dope.
It was the best.
Patrick Williams, 34 out of 225. AJ Mitchell on the Red Wave.
Mushrooms? I
Bro,
love spinach. I love spinach and
Mushroom on
pepperoni.
pizza? You don't like mushroom on pizza?
I guess, I'll eat it.
Yeah, you're from Chicago. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's 92. That's not 92 talking right there.
Fish guy, Frank?
I like the spinach. No one's gonna get any credit for the spinach. You guys are gonna talk about the mushrooms.
You talked about the mushrooms with such disdain.
I'm assuming you'll
Appreciate you, Fish.
Yeah. I don't know what I would say anyway.
Where are you getting it from?
Oh boy, this guy,
Where am I getting it from?
Yeah.
The pizza place?
the pizza
They
place.
make pizzas.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
Wait, is it called the pizza place?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's called South Bay Pizza.
You can't just be doxing South Bay Pizza like
you know what I'm saying? This dude, they ain't giving you no promo, fam. All right, no cap recap for the people. No problem, Brian. Appreciate you. 2299, Tim Duncan, Paulo Banchero, Jalen Wells, Joel Embiid, Keyshawn George, Vince Carter, Osor Thompson, Gary Trent Jr., Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Anthony Towns, Michael Porter Jr., Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, and Dennis the Worm Rodman. To 249, Karl Anthony Towns, Sadiq Bey, Marcus Smart, Ben Simmons, Precious Achiuwa, Jordan Poole, Brandon Podziemski, Cam Christie, Kyle Kuzma, Dirk Nowitzki, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Denny Avdia. To 225, Patrick Williams, Gilbert Arenas, Victor Wembanyama, Precious Achiuwa, Drew Holiday, Isaiah Collier, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, DeAndre Hunter, Miles Bridges, and Jose Alvarado. Our non-numbered autos are as follows. Private signings of Tyler Kolek, AJ Johnson on the private signings, Nikola Duricic, private signings of AJ Johnson, Jalen Bridges, Cam Spencer, private signings of AJ Johnson, Jared McCain, Keyshawn George, Keyshawn Johnson, AJ Mitchell, Jonathan Mogbo, a redemption of Trenton Flowers, Adeem Bona, private signings of AJ Johnson, Antonio Reeves, Harrison Ingram, Baylor Shireman, and Trenton Flowers, again on a second redemption. 2/199, Julian Strother, Markel Fultz, Naz Reid, Anthony Simons, Emmanuel Quickley, Harrison Ingram, Tracy McGrady, and Kyle Filipowski. To 175, Rob Dillingham, Nikola Vucevic, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Naz Reid, Dirk Nowitzki, and Chris Middleton. To 149, Anthony Hardaway, Herb Jones, Brooke Lopez, Cam Whitmore, Tamani Kamara, Anthony Davis, Marcus Smart, and Alex Caruso. Our hits to 125, Nikola Topic on the luck of the lottery, Sadiq Bey, Nickel Alexander Walker, Marvin Bagley, Magic Johnson, Zachary Risache, Kawhi Leonard, Eric Gordon, and a second Zachary Risache. Our hits to 99, Ayo Dosunmu, Jamal Murray, and Ottawa Tristan Newton, Derek White, and Marvin Bagley. Our hits to 75, Brandon Ingram. To 60, Michael Porter Jr. To 49, Kobe Buffkin, Gary Payton, redemption of Jalen Suggs. Oh, my bad, this is in the wrong spot. The Jalen Suggs is a 15 snakeskin auto. This is the redemption of 49. Steven Adams, Jalen Duren on the auto, Tracy McGrady, and Mark Williams. Those are your hits to 49. Our lone mojo, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Those are to 25. Our hits to 15. They are snakeskin autos, Harrison Ingram, which is live, and a Jalen Suggs, which is a redemption. Our lone gold hit to 10, Zach Edey on the luck of the lottery. We had a snakeskin of Kelly Olynyk. Our base, our case hit Groovy, Jason Tatum, and our shoulders numbered hit of the break, Isaiah Collier, 3 out of 5 on the black gold. All right, that is our break. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you the next time around. Have a good night.